I wanted to ask you, Molly, you mentioned the New Hampshire victory. And one of the things that stood out the most to me about the New Hampshire victory was that Bernie Sanders won the majority of women. And so in this revolution, this political, this economic revolution, this movement that Bernie Sanders has started or is continuing, how are you guys finding this fight against that identity, right? So there's this huge expectation that you guys are going to, that you ladies are going to fall in line with Hillary Clinton because she is a woman and she has ostensibly been fighting for the best for women over the last over her entire career, you know, so they tell us. What has this fight been like, trying to say that you're women for Bernie, running against the woman who could be the first woman president of the United States?
It's been challenging at times. I am an alumna of Smith College, which is a women's college, and I posted about the Women for Bernie meetups on our alumna Facebook page, and I got a mouthful, let me tell you. But I think so. It's an uphill battle a little bit, especially unfortunately with older women. There's generally more of a alliance with Hillary, but certainly not Portia. But the thing that excites me about Bernie is I think he's almost a woman in a man's body. You know, he's got kind of a really communal approach to this campaign, for sure, with the not me us thing and just the way that he speaks, but also the way that he wants to bring everybody's voice into power and wants to lift and involve everybody in this movement. It's not about him, and he says it over and over. That appeals to women. That's something that, you know, we all strive for. It resonates with us, unlike we see other candidates who clearly are all about gaining power for themselves. So I think that's what spoke to me and probably to other women.
And if I could add, please, during the Bernie meetups, what's so fascinating and wonderful about how Molly's organized all this, and a lot of people on our team have worked on it, but Molly definitely is the lead, is that we help those who attend them learn the talking points so that they can talk to not just old white hairs like me, but the younger women, the men, and to help them understand the whole platform of Bernie. Bernie's platform is everything I believe in. Bernie doesn't want fracking to be legal. John Kasich has fracked the hell out of Ohio. He has destroyed the public education system. Bernie Sanders supports public education. He is against vouchers for private schools. He wants to lift our babies up. He wants them to have hope for the future. He wants them to have a free education when they go to college. And he has a well-laid plan. And if you go to his website, you will see that he does know how to pay for it. And he will pay for it. And we, the people, will join him after he's elected and move this country forward. Absolutely. And one other quick thing is that Bernie Sanders has never sold out the unions. He's never sold out the American worker. He has voted against every unfair trade policy that's ever come before him when he was the House of Representatives or in the Senate. Hillary Clinton sold us out. Bill Clinton sold us out. And look at the welfare. Look at the welfare to work that the Clintons put forth. Ask Marian Edelman Reitman what she thinks of Hillary Clinton's welfare to work. She talks about how she was still her friend, but she sure wasn't in favor of Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton's welfare to work that destroyed the people of color in this country. How can she stand up and say she cares about Black Lives Matter when she helped to destroy them? How can she do it?
I mean, you know, I have to. I got to read these comments from the chat room. I have to read these comments because this is a great conversation, and then I want to throw it to Noah for her to ask a question, and then Solomon, you can come right in. From the chat room, Umar Sori says, "Wow, you totally rock. Both of you totally rock. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Ranarella. Ranarella said her sister is in her late 40s, her mom is 84, and both are Bernie Sanders supporters. Digital 83 said, wow, this woman talking about Portia said, Portia, you need to be on TV stat. You need to be on TV right away. Your voice needs to be heard. I just wanted to share that because honestly, I think you may be one of the strongest voices that I've heard for Bernie Sanders, especially from the baby boomer generation. You're a woman, and you speak with so much fire and so much passion. I wish that they would really get you on television stat. I agree with them. All right, so actually we only have time for one question, so I'm going to go to Noah, because I know I think the first time I even heard about Women for Bernie was through you, Noah. So go ahead, and the floor is yours, Noah.
I just wanted to go back to Molly. Molly, you guys have meetups coming up this week, right? Could you just tell us a little bit more about that? How can everyone get a softball question? But yeah, I'm the Georgia admin for Women for Bernie. But can you tell us just a little more about how people can get involved, what's going on, and what are we looking at going forward as we're going into the next several states? You know, what are we doing?
Yeah, so thank you, Noah. We want to get folks together on International Women's Day, which is March 8th. That's actually this coming Tuesday. And so get together. There's already 40 meetups happening across the country. We need more. You know, bring women together and men, talk about women's issues, talk about why Bernie's great, and also you could phone bank during those things. It's definitely get out the vote time. You could phone bank. You could think about writing letters to the editor even for those folks that are in more rural areas. And so that's the thing that's coming up. We're also going to try something new this time and do some online meetups. Just have groups of 4 or 5 women and men get together in chat rooms and or Google Hangouts and just talk with each other about their work and their excitement. So all of that is available if you go to meetups.womenforbernie.us. That's the number 4. You can see all the info there. That's meetups.womenforbernie.us. Yep, that's the scoop.
And Molly does a great job with the websites and stuff. Definitely go check it out, everybody. And Women for Bernie is for all, not just women. I mean, all issues are women's issues and vice versa. So Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Listen, I want to thank you guys so much for coming. Molly, actually, I heard Solomon. Solomon, you have a question, so go ahead.
Just before you let them go, it's not really a question, but I just want to say thank you guys for what you do, because you have great Facebook pages, great Twitter pages, and specifically a great Tumblr page. You guys were on there dominating that social network when I was like a little blog with a few hundred followers, and you guys were extremely professional, and it created a spring of follow-ups, including the one we run now, Bernie's Revolution, and it's the amount of great content information provided out by all these blogs is almost certainly mainly because of you guys. And so just from that, you guys do a great job.
Awesome.
Thank you, Solomon.
Molly and Portia, I want to give you guys tell them where they can find you, obviously on Facebook. What's the best way for them to get up with you? And thank you so much for coming on. Go ahead.
I would say the best thing would be just search us out on Facebook, Women for Bernie 2016. And Portia?
Yeah, and please be sure to look for the blue icon. And if I could just end with, just remember, folks, we can't afford Hillary. The only people that can afford Hillary Clinton are the women in the fancy pantsuits living in the upper 1%. We cannot afford her. We have got to get behind Bernie. We have got to get our feet on the ground, knocking on doors, doing phone banking, and please, one of the best things you can do, folks, host a Women for Bernie meetup. And by the way, the last one in Ohio was hosted by a man. Huh. We want you guys to get involved too. You got lots of women in your lives, so come on down and join us.
I'll see if I can talk my wife into doing one. I don't think she's gonna let me host it by myself with a.
I'll give and the cool thing is that the Women for Bernie Meetup webpage has all the things that you need to run one of the best meetups ever. The brochures, there's all kinds of suggestions on what to do. There's an outline for the agenda. I mean, Molly's got it together here. So come on over, guys. Make it happen for America.
Absolutely. Portia Bolger and Molly Grover, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. So we're rolling right over into an interview that I've actually been looking forward to. We're joined by Lucy Flores. She is a candidate for Congress out of Nevada.